What's going on today, guys? So, I wasn't gonna do anything today because I'm tired and we just drove back from Pigeon Forge. I was just gonna be lazy and lay in bed, and then I got bored. So we're probably gonna put the front splitter on the bumper. It's probably gonna look absolutely retarded at stock height with the front splitter on, but it's gonna get slammed very shortly after it gets running and driving, so I won't have to deal with it for too long. So we're gonna go ahead and start that. I'll film it for you, so catch you on the next clip. Alright, all I gotta do is pull the bumper off, just the little band. So I'm gonna take it out there and do it over there in the yard because I really don't want to pull this thing out by myself. I have to push it all the way back in, so I'm just gonna take it off and try to somehow, it shouldn't be hard, get it over there and we'll do it out in the yard. So all you gotta do, and it's off. So what I have to put these on is some what looks like 10mm self-tappers. Not a lot of them, so you need to try not to lose those. And I sold this out of the package that the side splitters came in. The good thing about these is I move them around pretty easily if I don't like the way they're mounted up. And I'd like to get a West Wing, or a Wing West, I think it is, front splitter, or not front splitter, front lip for this car. It just makes the bumper look a lot more aggressive. I like the way they look. I've been thinking about it for a while. I've kind of like stayed away from it because a lot of people do that front lip on their car. But I've been keeping the stock Aero for like since I've owned it, so I think I might make it a little more aggressive pretty soon. But if I do that front lip, all I gotta do is unscrew it and peel this cheap double-sided tape off and move it, take it off, and put it on the, redo it after I put the front lip on. But yeah, alright, got the 3M tape, or probably not 3M, but got the tape on both of the pieces. Still have quite a bit left, so that's good. I'll probably hold on to it. I'm sure I can find uses for it. So I'll probably just peel off that second backing and then stick it to the bumper, and then we'll flip the bumper over and I'll put the self-tappers in after that. Alright, so there was a bunch of these Phillips head, oh crap, I dropped it. These Phillips head self-tappers in the bumper. There's another one there and there's two more down there. And I was like, well dang, I ain't got a Phillips head screwdriver, and not trying to be a plug or anything, but this thing just saved my rear end. It's I just got this actually like 3 days ago. It's Outdoor Edge Sidewinder. And I didn't think that it would be very useful as a multi-tool. The only reason I bought it is because of the utility knife. And it's like it's just a neat little thing. Well, it also has a flathead, a bottle opener, and a Phillips head. And I didn't have much faith in the Phillips head tool, but it just proved me very wrong. It worked very good getting these self-tappers out. So if y'all are into like multi-tools and knives and stuff, I would definitely recommend that. It's a nice little small little pocket tool, really handy. Alright, if y'all remember, like I think it was the very first or maybe the second video I ever put out, it was us doing this here, fixing a crack in my bumper. And I should have examined my bumper a little bit better while I was filming that video, because I noticed that there is a very big crack here on both sides of this piece, and then there's a small one there and a pretty decent sized one there. So I guess you're gonna get that footage as well of me fixing the other crack with some zip ties like I did there. So I should examine my bumper better. That's my fault, but yeah, we'll probably do that before we do the splitters, because I think the splitters will actually be in the way if we do those first. So I guess that's what we'll do now. Alright, it's fixed. On a real note though, I gotta wait for my dad to get back with the truck because there's drills in the truck. And then we'll get to it. I guess I could use, I had to go get my little ratchet set, so I went and got that. I could use the self-tappers and a 10mm socket with a ratchet and just put it in on both sides over and over and over again. That might end up what I actually start doing until he gets back because I'm just impatient. But if that's all I had, that would take quite a long time. So I'm glad it's not all I have. But my drill is at my girlfriend's house, which is locked. And my dad's drill is in his truck, which is not here. So gotta wait for him to get back and then we'll start drilling holes. I'll probably start with the self-tappers. It'll probably get old really fast and I'll probably give up and wait for him to come back. But we'll see. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was. It's actually a 5/16, not a 10mm. And if you think having a black socket set's cool and all, it is kind of cool. In the fact that like when it gets dirty, you can't really tell that it's dirty. And you don't have to clean them as much as if you like having clean tools like I do. Until you let it sit in the sun for like 5 minutes and then you touch it and your hand burns off. Just saying. Kind of sucks. Don't buy a black socket set, kids. Learn from my mistakes. Pro tip that I learned recently and didn't know when I did the last drift stitches. Everybody likes to use the little wire snips or whatever you call them, dikes, on cutting the ends of the things off. But if you use a knife or a utility blade, I probably won't be able to do it on camera because I'm holding it in front of what I'm trying to see. You can actually cut them completely flush. And if you're just weird like me, you would rather have it perfectly flush. So just a little tip. Perfectly flush, but close. I couldn't get the right angle. So yeah, you get the point. It just looks a little cleaner. It doesn't look like a big old jumbled mess like that does. So yeah, alright. That took entirely way too long with the self-tappers. So we're going to wait for the drill to be here to continue. So I'll catch y'all in a minute. With a little YouTube magic, it'll be like not even a second. So peace. It's been about an hour since that last clip y'all saw. And that's still not back with the truck. And so I still have no drill. So I think I'm just going to send it on one side before it gets too dark on the side splitter. And if he gets back in time before it's nighttime, I will finish. If he doesn't, then I guess either this video will continue into another day, or I will edit what I have and post it and just finish it off camera, because you already know the process. So I'll show the final product in like a different video or something. So I guess that's what I'm going to do now. The hardest part with these is getting them both lined up the exact same way how you want it on both sides. I got to mess with this side a little bit. That side is exactly how I want it. I got to fix this side, and then we're going to self-tapper them in. And there's the man with the drill, finally. And so I'm going to tinker with this side, and then I'll get back at it. Alright, so I went ahead and did both sides. I'm not sure if they're 100% even. But it's just temporary after all, because I do plan on making a full custom. Yeah, they're definitely not even. This one's like more forward, and this one sticks out more. I don't know. Something weird. But I do want to do a custom splitter for this car out of ABS plastic, so they're only temporary until I do that, and I might put a front lip on it. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, they look alright for now. They'll look better when the car's slammed. I'm probably going to put zip ties in the top there just so the bumper doesn't sag as much, just to see what it looks like then. And that's pretty much it though. Universal, my rear end. That's all I gotta say about them. They just don't want to line up. And it's really hard to get them both lined up the exact same way on both sides the way you want it. The first side was like super easy. Like, oh, this isn't gonna be bad. And then the second side was a disaster. So I'm gonna put those zip ties in and we'll see if it looks any better. See, right down the center they don't look off. But you move it at any angle and they look very off. Which, I mean, I guess that doesn't really make sense. But, put zip ties on both the corners and the middle, and it definitely got rid of the gap between the headlight and the bumper and made the bumper sit nicer overall. And car's coming together slowly but surely. Hopefully we can get that engine swap done soon. I'm ready to drive it. I miss driving it. I just want to drive it really bad. But it's gonna be nice soon. More to come. I guess that's gonna be it for this one, boys. See ya.